Last Wednesday, President Obama visited Flint, Michigan, and told residents that their children, who have been poisoned with lead in their water for nearly 2 years, would be fine.
If you know that your child may have been exposed and you go to a health clinic, a doctor, a provider, and are working with them, then your child will be fine.
Thousands of children in the city have been exposed to toxic levels of lead in their drinking water. And scientists have shown that such exposure leads to permanent learning disabilities and other disorders, which in fact could last for generations.
And I don't want anybody to start thinking that somehow all the kids in Flint are going to have problems for the rest of their lives, because that's not true.
What lies? Obama came to Michigan not to help the residents of Flint, but to continue the cover-up, a cover-up that he's carried out with Michigan's Governor Rick Snyder over the criminal actions that led to the poisoning of Flint residents in the first place. And Obama's Environmental Protection Agency was part of that cover-up. For months, the EPA suppressed evidence over the high levels of lead in the city's water.
EPA had everything to do with creating Flint. Yet EPA has allowed entire cities to be unnecessarily exposed to elevated lead in their drinking water. And they've covered up evidence of their unethical actions by authoring these falsified scientific reports.
Now Flint residents are being told essentially to shut up and stop complaining. Why? Because absolutely nothing is being done by any level of government to address the immense crisis in the city. The total amount of money being spent by federal, state, and local government on the Flint disaster does not even equal the cost of what the U.S. government spends on an F-35 jet fighter plane. The Socialist Equality Party demands that all those responsible for this crisis be held to account. While the government at every level claims there's no money, we insist that billions of dollars, instead of being squandered on war or to bail out the Wall Street banks, must be utilized to provide the essential necessities of life. The Socialist Equality Party is running in the 2016 elections in order to fight for the building of a mass political and socialist movement of the working class. We call for the nationalization of the banks and basic industry under workers' control and the reorganizing of society to meet human needs, not private profit.